Yeah.
So,
All
in,
right, so let's go to the next one. This one's about Call of Duty Vanguard and how it's just sucking ass right now. I don't know, man. It said it's down 40%. I think it's 40% only in the UK though. But I guess Call of Duty Vanguard or Call of Duty in general has been like a really heavy series, especially in the UK. And for it to go down this much, is interesting. I'm wondering what is the problem with Vanguard that's different, so different from all the other stuff. I thought that Vanguard was supposed to have that campaign or whatever that looked like it was pretty dope, right? With the
yeah,
woman or something like that.
yeah, like so. One reason why it's UK is because we actually they don't release US numbers like frequently. It's very rare. But in the UK, they release them like weekly. Like they
Mm,
release them very frequently. It's just different there when it comes to like these numbers. And so
yeah.
really using the UK numbers are really the only really objective way that we can track how well their game is doing. And
Mm,
so that's why, we look at this, but this is
right.
like bad news because it's just 40% in 1 year. This isn't like 40% like after some time. Like in one single year, it almost dropped half in sales.
Well, they're talking
Um,
about launch sales. Like, says this is like compared to all of their other Call of Duties. Vanguard just did not add up. Like it
yeah, and
didn't. It didn't. It didn't even hit par.
I think part of it is, man, is I just think like, well, yeah, for one, as Arakin's saying, I'm shocked anyone is still playing COD. The players seem to complain about this game each year. I agree. I think everyone complains about it. Whenever I watch, because there's still like a couple COD guys that I watch just because I really like the personality more than
Yeah.
like the COD content. That I actually still occasionally click on these COD content creators, and all
Yeah.
they do is complain. And they're still putting out COD content, but they just only ever complain about
Yeah.
everything in Call of Duty. And I'm just like, I don't know why these guys are still playing this game. Probably because like
I
I
feel
mean
like it's kind of like jokes. I feel like
all
it's
their
jokes because I
viewers.
I come across a lot of people on TikTok and like there's like this one dude that I follow on TikTok and his name is Cali Sticks. So I guess there's like these weapons that are like these batons or whatever, and they freaking slaughter, man. Like you just beat somebody senseless with these little drumsticks. But
But
I guess it puts in work.
I just
But
think
I see it
like
as comedy more than anything.
when we saw the reveal on E3 for that campaign and that chick, and we were like pretty impressed with how it looked, and it looked interesting. I don't think that they did what I wanted them to do, right?
Mm.
Like, I think that it's the same thing. You're just playing like a little mission to mission. Remember we talked about that? How there's nothing carries over. There's no like, talent tree. There is no like
Yeah,
RPG, to the game. And I was
they
really
Fortnite
wishing,
it.
yeah, I really wish that they would have gone like the Last of Us route and made like a more RPG experience where you feel like you're growing, you're collecting, you're becoming cooler and better. They didn't
Yeah,
do that. They just kept it, cinematic, just a cinematic experience. And that isn't enough anymore, man. Like
yeah,
that's
that's a good
old,
one.
that's antiquated. And like
Yeah,
they're just playing it safe every single year. And eventually these people are going to have to change their strategy because this people are fed up. They're done. They need something different, something new, and
yeah.
they're not delivering that.
And Soul made a good point too, saying that Halo is free. If COD is bad to long-term players, they might be trying Halo Infinite. And so I think that is definitely a bit of a game changer, right? Because if there's a lot of Xbox players out there and they have Game Pass, they just got given Halo Infinite multiplayer, which was given a bit earlier than expected, right? Wasn't it like a surprise, like here you go, a little bit earlier? So it kind
Uh,
of
I
like,
think I think it was, but just to piggyback off that, yeah, the game mode that COD and Activision are killing on is Warzone, and that's also free. So when it
mm,
comes to like, everyone wants to play free games now. That's true, and
yeah.
then you can get a multiplayer, and Halo is more multiplayer. See,
Mhm.
Warzone isn't multiplayer. Warzone is battle royale.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the COD multiplayer mode is not nearly. It's dead. It's dying, and
Mm.
Halo is definitely taking over that genre right now. But COD is still kicking butt on Warzone, and people just, for one, Activision is not making a very compelling campaign experience,
Yeah.
and the multiplayer is dying. So there isn't really much of a reason to get Vanguard, right? You might as
Yeah.
well just buy like a bundle package for the guns or whatever in Warzone and just play your Warzone if that's what you're
Yeah,
into.
that's true. Yeah. Why would
But
I
like
buy
Vanguard is
Vanguard
just
if
it's
I'm doing the
just not
same stuff?
right. It's just not compelling anymore, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think you would have to buy Vanguard just for the campaign at that point, right? If they're doing, the war zone and stuff like that, you're adding all the guns in and different things like that. Yeah. So
right,
I don't know. I feel like at that point, then creating something such as Warzone and then still creating the other games, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot as far as like multiplayer goes. If you're even adding them onto these other games, it seems like you would just make the Vanguard and it's just the campaign. You know what I mean? And you
right.
put everything else, all of the other energy from multiplayer into Vanguard. I mean, into
Warzone.
Warzone, and that because that's what people are going to be playing anyways. But I mean,
Yeah,
maybe they have like some other, reason as to why they
I
do what
think
they do.
Vanguard is just like I think these COD games are just kind of like icing on the cake. I think
Mhm.
the real money is in the free games, the Warzone. That's
Yeah,
where they're
for
making
sure.
all their money. So this stuff is like they're not very compelled. I don't think
Mhm.
Activision is very compelled to spend money in making a great single player game. They're
Yeah,
just not. Even though I think they could, they're not compelled to. They have no
for sure.
reason to. Their fault. If any company follows the money, it's Activision, right? I mean, all that company cares about is the money. So
Yeah, they've always fallen victim to that.
I love you, me.